Here we go. What's going on YouTube? I know it's kind of dark out, but we don't really have any lights, and these lights aren't working, so I got my light up shirt right here to light up the night. We just got done seeing The Predator. Fourth film in the Predator series. Well, maybe the sixth film, because if you count the AVP movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Predator. So we're both huge fans of Predator. Like, it's one of the best movies ever made.
Yep, I agree.
That first film is just so fucking good. Predator 2, I've grown to like it more over the years. I don't think it's nearly as good as the first one. I can't really figure out what it is about it. It just doesn't click as well as that first movie does. Predators, I thought was pretty good as well. AVP 1 is decent. AVP 2 is just absolutely atrocious. And then we have this one, The Predator. So Shane Black, who was Hawkins, you know, the guy in the first Predator movie, was like, gee, she got a big pussy. Gee, she got a big pussy. So he came back and wrote and directed this one, which is so weird. I've never seen an actor, like, I guess if you count Stallone, who was directed the second Rocky movie, and pretty much most of them, like, just be like, oh yeah, I'm in like an earlier movie in a franchise, and then would come back years later and just direct it.
Right.
That's kind of bizarre. And if you're wondering about this shirt, I don't have a Predator shirt, so I have an Optimus Prime light up shirt, and it's fucking amazing. And the connection is because Peter Cullen, who voiced Optimus Prime, was the vocalization for the Predator, so it connects somehow, and it gives us a little bit of extra light. So anyways, what did you think of The Predator?
Predator?
The Predator.
Oh, this one?
I hate that
liked it. Yeah, I know.
Why the fuck is it called, oh, it's The Predator, but the first one's Predator, and then the second one's Predator 2, which, you know, that's
I liked
good.
it. I liked how there's some comedy in there.
Yeah, it's definitely a funnier movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the first movie has some great sense of humor and like tension and everything. Everything just worked perfectly in that first film. In fact, I might just go and rewatch the first movie again because I love it so much. But like the first one was just a perfect one. This one's kind of, it's a Shane Black movie, and if you've seen if you've seen a lot of Shane Black movies, you know he likes to, you know, have his, you know, remarks, one-liners in it, and there are some legitimately like really funny moments. I definitely like the bad guy. Like, it's like,
Oh, yeah.
oh hey Billy. He has like the main actor. I forget his name. Like,
You're gonna call your dad?
You're gonna call your. He was just saying shit to this kid. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna call your dad," and I was laughing really hard. And basically, with this one, ship crashes on Earth. A predator ship. One of them kind of breaks free. He's trying to give like humans. I don't know how to, it's weird. So like there's like different factions of predators. There's some that are trying to upgrade themselves so they can like take over the planet eventually. And you got this other predator who's giving like this package to Earth. You have this kid who has Asperger's syndrome, which allows him to, you know how sometimes people on the spectrum have like are really smart in certain instances. Like, you ever see Rain Man? You know how he's like able to count cards.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's something going on with, you know, like people with their minds, like we say with Asperger's or autism, like they remember certain things, or like their brain functions at a very high level at certain aspects. So that's what the thing with this kid, like he's able to translate the predator language due to like him being like on the spectrum. He's able to connect things that normal people that you normally wouldn't connect to. And so that triggers like, you know, the predators going in and trying to like locate what this device he has and just doing stuff. The steroid predator, I'm going to call him that, wants the device that the kid has, or he wants something in regards to that, and then you got other predators. There's a few predators in the movie. I think there's what, like two or three predators in the movie. You got the predator dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And that. So, you know, there's definitely some factions going on with the predators. It's kind of like how it was in Predators, where they had the different predator factions. They had the super predator, and then they had the classic predator, and they had like the samurai predator. Now, I think I like Predators more than this one, I'd say. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy this movie. I thought it was, you know, it was fun.
I have to see Predator 2.
You have to see Predator 2, because there is like some callbacks to Predator 2. Like, for instance, you have Jake Busey, who's, you know, Gary Busey's son, playing Sean Keyes. Because like Peter Keyes was the Gary Busey in Predator 2. But the thing is, they never really, like, he's just like, hey, I'm Sean Keyes. Oh, hi, Sean Keyes, and bye, Sean Keyes, because he's pretty much got it early on. And then you have, like, whatever the main guy is, like, McKenna or whatever. McKenna, Boyd Holbrook or whatever his name is. The bad guy from Logan is the main hero in this movie. And then you have, like, your ragtag group of heroes. You have Thomas Jane, who's, like, a Tourette's dude. You have Keegan Michael Key, who's probably Keegan-Michael Key is probably my favorite of the cast in this movie. Him and Thomas Jane are both really good, and like, you know, pretty much the cast for the most part is pretty solid. There's no like, I love the bad guy. The bad guy's such an asshole, but he's like a funny asshole. Like he's just like he's just a scumbag. But like it's like they kind of have to team up at one point. I'm like, what is even going on at this point? But it definitely has a sense of humor about it that maybe not necessarily like Predators had. Predators was more serious. Same with the first Predator, although it had its, you know, funny moments in there.
Mm-hmm.
But like this one, there's definitely some callbacks to the other ones, like get to the chopper, or you're one beautiful motherfucker. I'm like, okay, Olivia Munn, that's cool. And yeah, so they gotta do their shit and then find out some stuff at the end of the movie. I was kind of hoping for an Arnold Schwarzenegger cameo. I know he was rumored to show up.
That would be awesome.
But he doesn't. God damn it. I want Arnold back more than anything. Arnold Schwarzenegger is... He's what the fans want. Like, everyone's just like, you know, I know they're making another Predator movie. For God's sakes, can we get Arnold back? Arnold's almost been in every Predator movie since the first one. It was like they didn't
As
pay...
he should be.
Yeah, because in Predator 2, it was like the only reason he wasn't in is because they didn't pay him an extra $250,000. I'm like, fucking idiots, should have paid him the money. Predators, like, Arnold was, you know, still in office, I think, at that point. So he hadn't, like, finished his governor stuff. But, like, they wanted to give him a cameo in his Dutch. Alien vs. Predator, they wanted him to cameo as Dutch. Requiem, I don't think they asked him, but Arnold made the smart move not, you know, going to do that movie. And then this movie, they asked him to do it, but the part wasn't big enough. And I'm like, come on, Arnold, just do a goddamn cameo. But then again, I'm like, if they do a second Predator sequel to this one, that's why I hope this one does well, so we can get Arnold in like the starring role in the next movie. Because I want Dutch back, or give me Danny Glover from Predator 2. Like that would have been cool if he showed up. So, but that kind of sucks. I heard the original ending of this movie was supposed to feature Dutch like saving the day at the very end, but yeah, it just sucks having to wait for Arnold to just, you know, he'll do Terminator 6. But he won't do this. I mean, you did Terminator Genesis, so come on, Arnold, do the Predator. So, but yeah, I think it's a fun time. Definitely funny, very gory. Like,
yeah.
Fuck. I love the gore in this movie. The Predator's just ripping spines off, spines out,
Just cutting people in half.
cutting people in half. People's heads are like getting ripped to shreds. Just like every gory thing. Somebody like there's one part where Predator stabs some dude right in the dick.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like stabs in the dick. And I was like, ah!
Through the ceiling.
Through the ceiling, through the dick. He dies. And then you got this super predator. Like I think like I'll call him Sasquatch Predator because he's like 11 feet tall. The upgraded Predator, because like there was a super. I don't know. It's tough to like come up with all the names. Remember all the different species of predator. But yeah, you got like the super duper predator. They keep shooting at it throughout the movie, and fucking bullets aren't working on this thing at all. I mean, there comes a point where it's just like, guys, are you gonna try something else instead of just shooting like consistently? But yeah. Anything else you want to add?
No, you pretty much wrapped it all.
Yeah, it pretty much wrapped it all. I'm not gonna spoil the ending. It definitely like leaves it kind of like on a. I'm not necessarily like they wrap up their current storyline and then they set like some stuff up for like future sequels, which I hope this movie does well because I do want more Predator movies. This isn't my favorite in the series. It's definitely above the AVP films. I don't know if because like I said, I like Predator 2. I've grown to like it more over the years. Like this one, I still say Predator 1, Predators, and then Predator 2 and this one are kind of close. I think Predator 2 had a bit more focus. But like I said, I have to like rewatch this one again. But still, it's not like amazing or anything like that, but it's good. So that's what matters. Yeah. It's funny. It's a good time. I think people will generally enjoy it. So, all right. Thanks for watching. More stuff to come. Later. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
All right.